All right. Good morning. My name is Sandro Burgos, Hearing Officer for San Francisco Public Works. Maribel Hanson is the clerk of this hearing. This hearing is being recorded via Zoom and will be available afterward through a link on the San Francisco Public Works website, sfpublicworks.org. As this is a virtual hearing, there is no sign-in sheet. So if you would like to receive information about the results of this hearing, please send an email to the email address listed on the hearing notice. This public hearing is being held to consider one item, order number 207966, to consider the approval of Transbay tentative map application number 11541, prepared on behalf of the Office of Community Investment and Infrastructure and submitted on November 5th, 2022. Tentative map number 11541 is to authorize a 4-parcel vertical subdivision. My job as the hearing officer is to gather the facts for the hearing item, listen to your testimonies, and help our Director of Public Works make determinations. I will not be making any decisions today. Instead, I will forward the findings from this hearing and make my recommendations to the Director. The Director will make the final determination. When the Director's determinations are made, the department will notify you of them if you have provided contact information. The hearing will proceed as follows for the one case. I will ask Public Works staff to speak first and present the case. Then I will allow the property owner or appellant or applicant to speak. Next, any member of the public or witness who wants to speak, followed by the department, if the department would like to address any comments. And finally, the property owner, appellant, or applicant again, if the person has any rebuttals. Each speaker will have up to 3 minutes to speak. The clerk will monitor the time for all speakers and will indicate when the speaker has 30 seconds left. If you are a party to this proceeding, I will call on you to speak. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have the standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. If you are a member of the public or witness who wants to speak, wait for me to call for public comments. Then use Zoom's raise your hand feature if you're on a computer to put yourself in the queue to speak. If you are dialing in on your phone, dial *9 to indicate you are raising your hand. When it's your turn to speak, I will recognize you. If on your phone and you are muted, press *6 to unmute yourself. If you would like to use visual materials in your presentation, please let me know before you speak. You will then have the standard 3 minutes to provide your comments. Comments and questions should be addressed to me and not to the department or applicant. If you cannot finish your comments within the allotted time, you may submit written testimony to me by the end of this hearing. If I feel that a question is warranted, I will ask the question. After all comments are completed, I will close the item. We will now begin the hearing. At this time, we will open the hearing to public comments. Members of the public may make comments on matters that are within the department's jurisdiction, but not on today's agenda. Are there any public comments at this time? If there are no more public comments for this item, I will close this item. This item is now closed. The first item on today's agenda is order number 207966. May I have Public Works make its presentation?
Thanks, Andrew. Before I can begin, Maribel, could you add me back in as a panelist? I joined twice, one by my phone and one by my computer, but I got removed from the computer link, so I'm unable to bring up the presentation.
Yes, hold on just a moment, please. You should be able to. You are added as a panelist, so I'm just going to remove my sharing. My apologies, one moment. I have you as a panelist. So.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Bear with me 1 second, Kate. If you still have access, what I will do is I will email you the file, and if you share, I can. Sorry for the delay here. Yeah, for some reason I'm unable to join by my computer, but I am able to join by my phone. So if we get the presentation up and going, great. If not, we can just talk to it as well. So again, the mapping being presented here today is part of the overall Trans-Bay Transportation Plan, which is a development in the South of Market area, and there we go. The transportation plan, as you can see here in gray, is a project that's being led by OCII. It was originally started in 2005, followed by further public outreach and development, which led to the South of Market transportation plan in 2019, 2020. The block in particular for the course of our conversation here today is highlighted in blue. It is known as Block 2E and 2 West, and this is a subset of the overall Trans-Bay Terminal, which is going to be undertaking a future redevelopment. Next slide, please. So the redevelopment here, what you see is the architectural rendering of what these future buildings will look like. This particular block is bounded by the Folsom, Main, Beale, and future Clementina streets. Again, it is the redevelopment of the old Trans-Bay Terminal site. These two buildings are 100% affordable house, and OCI are proposing to construct 334 affordable residential rental units, 2 managers units. There will be some ground floor retail space of close to 5,000 square feet, as well as a childcare center itself. As I said, there's been multiple public outreach to talk through the original development of this project, but before they can actually start construction, we do need to complete a mapping process for the project itself. Next slide. Kate, I'll hand this over to you for the map itself.
Thank you. So we're here to talk about the tentative subdivision map application 11541, which is for a 4-lot vertical subdivision. That application was received in November of 22 and circulated to city agencies on December 12th of 22. It went to the PUC public works permits, OCII, MTA, fire. Let's see, I believe that is the complete circulation. We received comments that were compiled in the conditions of approval that were that are currently in draft form and will be finalized after this hearing. And I believe that's all.
And then, so if you want to go to the last slide, Kate. So we did receive 2 general inquiries from the members of public, just looking for some additional information. Those correspondence will be placed into the public folder along with a copy of this presentation as well. And then last slide. Thank you. And then here's our contact information from any other member of the public who would like to reach out either to Kate or I about this project.
I now invite the property owner or appellant or applicant to speak.
Are we able to confirm that they're able to speak? Before I was added as a panelist, I wasn't able, you guys couldn't hear me.
I do see from looking at the list of participants that OCI are online. So Kim, if you have anything else you want to add to the project, feel free to talk. If not, then we can proceed to public comment.
I promoted Kim to panelist.
Hi there, Kim Obstfeld, Senior Development Specialist at OCII. I'm the project manager for the Transbay Blocks 2 East and West projects. Just wanted to speak in support of this tentative map and thank you for your efforts to date. OCII is highly supportive of both of these affordable projects. We're working in partnership with our nonprofit developers, Chinatown Community Development Center and Mercy Housing, and we're very pleased to be at this hearing and to keep this project moving forward. So thanks very much.
Maribel, have any other persons on the call indicated they would like to speak as a property owner, appellant, or applicant at this time?
I don't see any hands. Are there
Thank
any
you.
hands that would
I now invite any member of the public or witness who wants to speak.
is there anybody who wants to speak? No hands raised yet.
Would the department like to address any comments?
No, I think we've covered all the topics.
Great. Would the property owner or appellant or applicant like to submit a rebuttal? If there are no more comments for this item, I will now close the item and will make my recommendations to the director.
There's no hands, right?
Are there any public comments
one?
on any of the items on the agenda? If you have spoken, you will not be allowed to speak again. This is for those who might have come in late or who did not have a chance to speak. If there are no more public comments, I am closing this hearing. Maribel, can you confirm that there are no comments or raised hands at this time?
Yes, there are no hands raised for public comments at this time. I don't also see any anyone in the chat requesting to speak.
Thank you. This hearing is now closed.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.